and he is a fast worker.
He really keeps the defense on their toes.
Jim Leland.
With good reason. He has his ace going today, and he's one up.
And the 2-2 pitch. And a base hit off past the glove of the third baseman. Eric Davis gets it back, and Ritas hangs on. So that's the way this one starts, with a base hit by Gary Ritas. They play Bell to hit to the opposite field. He'll be trying to do that if he can. And he hits it up the middle. That's a base hit. Ritas will stop at second as Winningham gets it back. So the first two have singled, and things look gloomy here early in Cincinnati for the Reds. Fielder to see the ball coming off the bat. 2 on, nobody out. And Van Slyke pops it in the air to right, and Paul O'Neill circles to it. Ritas is going to tag, and he's going to try, and he makes it. First and third with 1 out. Ritas was pretty cool running the bases. Moved on to third base on the fly ball by Van Slyke, who at least he wants at least a fly ball. And he pops it up, foul, and there is a play. What a big out that is as Hal Morris makes the catch. 2 on, 2 out. And the Reds need a lift of some sort. First and third, 2 out, first inning. Struck him out. 2 hits, 2 left. It could have been bad. It turned out to be great for Cincinnati. His counterpart is Doug Drabek, a 22-game winner during the season. A very methodical, workmanlike performer, and nailed down the Eastern Division crown. All 4 and walking 1.
Defensively for the Pirates, but you could see a hit and run if Winningham has a favorable count.
That's what Piniella intimated. There goes the runner. Outside, the throw. Safe at second base. On the tag by Bell. Larkin stole one last night from Cincinnati. And he did pull the ball. And he gets a base hit in the process, and Larkin stops at third. First and third, nobody out. He tomahawked that ball. Drabek can strike people out. That's what he's striving for here. And O'Neill hits it into right field, and that ball is a base hit, and Cincinnati leads. Winningham goes to third with good base running. 1-0 Cincinnati. 3-1 the count. Jim Leland looking on. He's already trailing 1-0. Runner going. Strike. And a delayed throw by Slaught. He should have thrown it right away. And it's second and third with nobody out.
You remember last night on the 3-2 pitch with Davis hitting?
Infielders are back at second and short. Davis strikes out. That's the first out of the inning. And Drabek got a low pitch past him. Made the last out in last night's game. Pitching coach Ray Miller saying, "Come on, Doug, let's go. Get him." And Piniella wants more than 1 run. Pirates left 2 on and failed to score. The Reds lead 1-0, have the bases loaded, 1 out. Up the middle to the pitcher. He got the force out. Bases loaded, 2 out, and a good fielding play by Drabek. Missed the double play, but got the runner. And he got him. And Drabek gets his second strikeout, and the Reds lead 3. But after 1, they're on top, 1-0. 77%. And when they've won the first 2 on the road, it's 10 out of 12 times. Now ball 4 to King, and Browning heads for more trouble. A leadoff walk, his first of the day. He is running. And a pop foul, pop fly into right. That's fair for O'Neill, and the runner back to first. And we have an update from New York from Pat O'Brien. This is the news report with regard to the NFL. 1 on, 1 out. He missed with it. That's ball 4, the second walk of the inning by the left-hander. King, the runner at second. Another pickoff. Got him. King comes up howling. Dutch Rennert called him out. He had him taking a step in the wrong direction. 0-2 to Drabek. Browning's out of this inning. He picks up his second strikeout. Pittsburgh has now left 3, and they trail 1-0. Don't tell Bonilla that he is not a good third baseman, because he'll tell you he can play there. Duncan hits it to deep short. Jay Bell. Good throw. Got him. 1 out. He's playing a strong arm from the hole. 1 gone. The American League Championship playoff, and look at that pitching pairing. Dave Stewart and Roger Clemens. So Florida State and Miami, and then Boston and Oakland. Down on strikes is Browning for the 3rd strikeout for Drabek. He's going to be tough from here on out.
He's got the possibility of stealing a base. 1 last night, 1 this afternoon.
And when he's not punting, he has the possibility of hitting a home run. He hit 7 this year. He hits it back to Drabek, and down go the Reds. 1-2-3 after 2 innings. Cincinnati leads it 1-0. He hung them back together. They acquired some key players, and look where they are. Reedus takes a walk, and the leadoff man has been on base in all 3 innings for the Pirates. Second inning in a row that Browning has walked the leadoff hitter. Here comes Stan Williams. He doesn't like that. Comfortable with regard to the shadows on the playing field. The runner going. Oliver got him. Perfect throw on the money, and again the quick tag by Larkin.
Nails Gary Reedus. Fine throw, and another quick tag.
Now Jay Bell hits it into right field. Paul O'Neill will hold him to 1 base. So things aren't quite in sync for the Pirates. They lose a runner and then a base hit. That always makes you say. On that tag play at second. And Slight pops it high for the shortstop Larkin. Fights the sun and makes the catch for the second out. Larkin doesn't make many mistakes. 2 out. 78 extra base hits this year. And he corks it to deep center field. Winningham is at the track, waiting in. Has it. That was close, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. The Pirates have left 4 while being shut out. We'll return to Riverfront Stadium after this word from your local station. Winningham, O'Neill, and Davis in this inning. And a breaking ball gets him, and the 4th strikeout for Drabek, who has set down 6 in a row. There's Eric Davis moving into the on-deck circle. Occasionally has power in that direction. Like that. When he flies it out for the left fielder Bonds, we'll see a one-handed catch. 2 out. He is so casual about those catches, but he doesn't miss them. Davis fanned his first time. And he's been hot lately against Drabek. And he hits it to second to Chico. Jose Lean. And the inning is over. 8 in a row by Drabek. We've played 3 innings. Cincinnati has the game's only run. Left 4 and have lost 2 runners, so it's been a difficult game for them. Fly ball into left field. Davis glasses down, got a late jump, but makes the catch. 1 out. He didn't see that ball at all when it first came off the bat.
If you're going to get Barry Bonds out.
Hits the ball to center field, and Winningham goes back and has it.
another fly ball out. This will give you an idea of how much of a fly ball pitcher Tom Browning is. The ball goes up.
Up she goes.
Yep.
Here's Don Slaught, fly to right his first time. Hits the ball in the air again. This is monotonous. Larkin is there. That's 5 in a row by Browning. Down go the Pirates. They still trail. Bottom of the 4th, 1-0. We're happy you're with us on CBS. From Munster, Indiana, Hal Morris. He's given a walk his first time and hit him. Doug Drabek had retired 8 in a row, but he hits Hal Morris.
I think he might have an argument here.
2 balls and a strike to count to Sabo. Runner not going. And a fly ball to deep left center, and Van Slyke is there at the track and has it for the out as the ball hung up. Van Slyke got it back in a hurry. That's the first out of the inning. So he hit it to the deep part of the ballpark.
Pilots in '69 and traded that spring.
Here's the double play ball perhaps to Bonilla out at second, and no throw on a good play by Hal Morris. He certainly broke up the double play. Bonilla was a little bit too slow getting the ball to Chico Leaned at second base, I think. There are 2 out. Duncan hits it to short. Bell to Lean. The inning is over. Hit batsman, a man left. The Reds have left 4. We've played 4. The Reds lead it 1-0. He's leading off in the 5th with his club, the Pirates, trailing 1-0. He does pull the ball and hits it into deep left field. Might right out of here. We are tied on the home run by Leaned.
Shocking.
Tom Browning allows his 25th home run of the year, and we're tied 1-1 in the 5th.
It was Jose Lean who wore down Tom Browning. Only 1 home run this year for Jose Lean, and neither did he.
I remember what you said. Drabek hits a foul ball, and it's chased by Oliver, and he makes the catch. That's the first out. Just before Jose Lean came up, Tim McCarver said if he hits the ball to the left of second base, dinner is on me. He's a lot like Lean. He'll spray the ball around and every once in a while try to pull it. He hits it high in the air to center field. Winningham is there for the second out.
Here we talked about the fan throwing the ball back. Nice touch. Nope, he's not. Uh-oh. Wonder what they're going to do with that ball.
I'm going to sell it at an auction. They're 2 out, and Jay Bell hits the ball high in the air to the right side for Hal Morris. And after the home run, a 1-2-3 inning. Now we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Pitcher will lead it off. The Reds and Pirates tied 1-1. So we have our own soap opera going on here with Drabek on the mound and his wife with her fingers crossed watching the action. Good play by Leaned. Boy, he has some range. The best in the National League for sure, and probably the best in baseball at second base. Only a hit batsman since the first inning. And there is a base knock by Larkin with 1 out. Looked like Drabek got it up, and Larkin delivered. One on, 1 out. Winningham hits one to second, and Lean goes to second. That's the only play, and Larkin really went after the shortstop. Runner at first, 2 out. Lean knew they weren't going to get 2, so he took his time and got the lead man. Andy Van Slyke very deep in center. Runner at first, 2 out. There he goes. Off-speed pitch, and because of that, he stole the base.
Again, especially with 2 outs.
There are 2 out and a 1-1 pitch. O'Neill hits it to left field pretty well. Bonds it back at the track. Up against, and the Reds lead. It's a double for O'Neill, who's driven in both runs. try to tag the foot coming in. He'd have got him. Eric Davis, a fly ball. That'll end it to Van Slyke if the sun doesn't bother him. The inning is over, but the Reds have the lead. Van Slyke, Bonilla, and Bonds coming up, and after 5. Fly to right, pop to short, and the Pirates trail 2-1. Hit that ball hard, and O'Neill is after it. Can't play it for the out, and Van Slyke hangs up at first. Leadoff single, and O'Neill was fortunate to knock that ball down. He got a little too close to it. Van Slyke has stolen 14 bases this year, and Bonilla hits the ball over Larkin's head. Here come the Pirates. Van Slyke stops at second. But Browning gives up 2 more hits here in the 6th. These Pirates keep coming after you. Van Slyke single. So did Bonilla. First hit for each. And Bonds cracks it high in the air to right, and Van Slyke will tag at second. There's the catch, and the runner moves on to third base, and he's out! That's a double play, and the other man stayed at first. That's unusual, too. Especially with Bonilla the run. Runner going. Strike 3, and the Reds still lead. Browning gets his 3rd strikeout. No runs, 2 hits, a double play, 1 left. Pirates have left 5.
But an indictment on the length of stay that guys are in the minor leagues. They don't learn how to play the game properly.
3-2 pitch is bounced to first. It is a fair ball and out. Reedus made the unassisted put out, and the crowd thought the ball was foul. There's one gone. Well, Sunday NFL action. Check your local listing for the NFL on CBS. Sunday, it starts at 12:30. Here's a fly ball into left, hit by Sabo. Bonds in the corner, and he has it for the 2nd out.
Barry Bonds saying that he can't see the ball. He's having a tough time, but he has really shined in these 2 games, no question.
A 3-2 pitch. Corks it to left field, and here comes Van Slyke. And on the move, he makes the catch. Down in order, Cincinnati after 6. The Reds lead it 2-1. One of the nasty boys comes in from the bullpen. 8-3, 11 saves. We'll see what the situation is when it comes time for the pitcher to bat here. He's due to bat 3rd in the 7th. And Beckman couldn't catch up with it. James Brown is lurking around the ballpark. What do you have, JB?
Going the game at 3rd base, and Jeff King would move to 1st. Kind of thinking ahead if 4 hitters hit this inning.
Slow roller. This will be close. Larkin, good play. Got it. 2 out. It was close because Lean can get down the line, and that was a slow roller. Two out, nothing shaking. 2-1 Cincinnati. 7th inning. Well, he made contact. Larkin out. He wants it. Has it. The inning's over. Now it's 7th inning stretch time, and the Cincinnati fans are enjoying it. They lead 2-1. Runs off at first, and then Sid Bream is going to hit one out of the park. He said he's going to throw 10 pickoff throws over there.
Unbelievable.
Here the ball in the dirt, strike 3. LeValliere will throw him out. A strikeout and 2-3. And actually there were 9 pickoff throws over to first, and then he is tops in the National League among all relievers. Drabek's going to get him. He got him with a breaking ball. That's against the union rules. You're out, Rob. You only get 3. He didn't know that.
He didn't hit a lot.
He didn't know when you're batting, you only get 3. When you're pitching. He gave up a run driven in by O'Neill in the 1st. Here's a ground ball to short. Jay Bell scoops it up. Down go the Reds in the 7th. And after 7 innings, Cincinnati 2 and the Pirates 1. Here, there's Rijo, who lost it last night. No, Charlton was the loser. 3-2, and he struck him out. Second strikeout for Dibble. That was 98 miles an hour. No wonder Bream looked so late. Dibble has to throw a strike or put the tying run on. He walked him. Tonight on CBS, after we all know the outcome of this one.
Intense, he's flat out wacky. But Randy Myers did say, JB, this is exactly the kind of situation I want to be in with a one-run lead.
Can run on him, but they bring in the left-hander who has a good look at the runner, who is Bell.
Good look, poor move, however.
Van Slyke hits it high in the air, and that should be the second out. Winningham camps under it and has it for the second out. So Myers did his job on Van Slyke, to the delight of Lou Piniella in his career. And he skies that one to Winningham. Looks like the Reds still have the lead. They do. The Pirates have left 6. 2-1 Cincinnati leading as they bat in the bottom of the 8th inning. And still pitching for the Pittsburgh Pirates is Doug Drabek against the number 2 hitter in the lineup, Herm Winningham. And he corks it into right field. He'll get a couple. He may think about 3. Reynolds plays it well. It's a leadoff double. Second hit of the day for Winningham. Got him with another breaking ball on 3-2, and the runner stays perched at second with 1 out. We saw Winningham looking up at the heavens. Runner stealing. They've got him picked up. And tagged out. Boy, these Pirates do a lot of things right, as they did last night. And they burned the Reds' running game again. Davis 0 for 3. 0 for 4, and he fans for the second time today. 8 strikeouts for Drabek, who did wonderful work today, but could be the loser. 1 left, 6 stranded for the Reds. We have played 8. Cincinnati 2-1. Play it in there and make sure he swings, because Barnes could tie it. Up the middle, and Larkin. He got him! Behind on the count, 2-1. Up the middle, Larkin. Another play. Got it, 2 out. Full count on LaValliere, who was quickly in the hole. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, and the tying run is on with 2 out.
Now do you pinch run for him? Now do you pinch run
They
for him?
still have Myers and Jose Lean. 2-2. Second base. Duncan. Cincinnati wins it. We're tied a game apiece.